Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hilda Sirkasturi with my student's number is 202122205. I am from class A. Here I would like to present my research proposal that is about teachers' perception on teaching English vocabulary using songs as media for middle school in Tasikmalaya. Alright, let's begin. The first is about the background of the study. As we know that there are many factors that can be successful in learning English. One of the factors that have an important role in the language learning process is vocabulary. Vocabulary is one of the most important elements that should be taught to students. This is an important aspect of language learning and understanding. McCurdy 1990 explains that vocabulary is the biggest component of any language development. In addition, Ure 1999 also stated that vocabulary is one of the important things that must be taught in foreign language learning because it is impossible to speak without word variations. However, there are some difficulties in teaching vocabulary in class. Thornbury 2002 explains that students have difficulty in remembering and understanding vocabulary. They quickly forget some of the new words taught by the teacher and they don't even know how to pronounce them. According to Sukandra 2022, the selection of the right method in learning can help the teacher to deliver the subject matter. And song is one of the English media that can be used by teacher in teaching vocabulary. As stated by Fandi 2020, the singing method is suitable to be used to improve mastery of English vocabulary. Students are required to be active in memorizing the vocabulary that is uh, ogled by the song by accidents. Students have memorized the exciting vocabulary in song lyrics, and one of the most important considerations in using song effectively as media is teacher's perception. The teacher's perception is one of the main considerations. This is because the teacher is an important factor that plays a broad role in teaching vocabulary. Therefore, in this research, the researcher wanted to find out how the perception of junior high school English teachers in Tasikmalaya about the use of English songs as media to improve students' vocabulary mastery. Next is the formulation of the problem of this research is what are the teachers' perceptions about using songs as a media to increase students' vocabulary. Next is the research method. This research method will be used quantitative research that uses a survey research design. The type of survey that the researcher will use is a cross-sectional survey. According to Frankel and Wall in 2009, a cross-sectional survey collects information from a sample that has been drawn from a predetermined populations. And the researcher will collect information only at one point in time. Next, population and sample. The population in this research is 130 English teachers who work in junior high schools in Tasikmalaya City. In this study, the research sample will be taken using purposive sampling techniques. Purposive sampling refers to a group of non-probability sampling techniques in which units are selected because they have characteristics that you need in your sample. So based on the sampling technique above, the researcher will select 50 English teachers to be sampled. Next, data collections. The data collection used in this study is questionnaire. The questionnaire will be adopted and distributed to respondents using Google Form, and the questionnaire consists of 10 questions. In the first part of the questionnaire, the participant will be informed about the research objectives. In the second part, they will be asked to fill in demographic information about their gender, teaching experience, and age. And in the third part, the participants will be asked to choose the options that best represents their opinion about the use of songs in teaching English vocabulary to junior high school students. And the questionnaire uses 4-point Likert type scale. Next, data analysis. In analyzing the data, the technique that the researcher will be used is descriptive statistical test of frequency. Descriptive statistics of frequency are used to determine the frequency of each data variable and to determine the distribution of responses from each respondent. The statistical data of respondents' answer will be analyzed through SPSS based on the teacher's assessment scale ranging from 1 to 4, that is strongly agree, agree, disagree, and strongly disagree. And these are the references that I use. Alright everyone, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.